on, guys? So if you watched my last video, then you know that I have some parts for the Honda and I'm going to try my best to try to get that motor pulled out this weekend. If I can, that's gonna be great and be on time. And then today what I kind of want to do was install these new tweeters that I bought from Walmart, because my front door speakers do not want to work on my BMW. So I'm literally just listening to music with the rear speakers, and it's got the Harman Kardon. I don't even know if I said that right. Harman, whatever. That brand, whatever, has that kind of speakers. I'm guessing it's like a Bose system for Mustangs or whatever like that. But it's got these two tweeters in the front. You can see them right there and right there. Well, they're not working, and I don't know if it's because they just didn't set it up right whenever they installed the stereo. So I'm gonna go ahead and open the door up and see what I can figure out. Maybe I can just get these to get wired up. And now on most E36s, I'm assuming it's a couple of bolts on the inside of the door panel, but this one's already been taken off before, and they just put some self tappers in. There's one right there and one right there, and I believe they have one self tapper here and one BMW bolt there. So let me go ahead and take this off and see what's behind it. Alright, so we moved the car up a little bit so we can have some better lighting. So we got 2 7s, or 3 7s all the way around, I believe. One over here, one in the middle, one on the other side. The tweeters aren't even plugged in. Oh, look, they're right here. Let's plug it in and see if they work. Alright, let's see. Wow, they do work. Nice. So I guess I can just either add these or I'll put them on the Honda or something, because I'm more than likely sure that I can just plug the other ones in and they'll probably work too. So let's try that. So got both of them in. Turns out the other one on the driver's side, only one of them was unplugged and the other one was just not there. So I got one of the tweeters from that little box and I just wired in. It's only 2 wires, so I mean you just gotta do power and ground and just make sure they're the right ones. It turned on, and then put the little sticky pad on the back and just mounted this to the actual door, so it's in the same factory location. So now my radio sounds really nice, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and start messing around with the Honda. So let's finish tightening this up and then we'll go over there. So I wanted to get started on the Honda, but I do really want to kind of pull it out and get a little video of it running before I do take it apart and it sits for like 3 months or something like that. I hope it doesn't sit for 3 months, but that's usually what happens around here. So here is my '89 Civic hatchback. It's a simple 1.5 liter. Nothing done to it, stock completely. Sit on SI wheels. Plans for it is hopefully, maybe, we'll see, depending on how long I actually keep it. I'd love to repaint it white, but it does run. It runs and drives, just it doesn't run and drive reliably. Smokes a whole lot. Kind of misfires. Just kind of one of those old motor kind of things. It also leaks a whole lot. So that's kind of the reason why I bought the whole, rebuild kit, so I can go ahead and redo all the gaskets and all that and not have to worry about it. Let me go get the flashlight and I'll show you the interior real quick. Alright. So, as you can see, completely stock. Interior is blue. Looks like the seats have been recently redone, but obviously they were not bolted back in. And back seat, it's only got one for some reason. Would love to do different headliner, like a 90s style or some other. This is what it looks like on the inside. Pretty clean. Just needs to be cleaned up a little bit. Other than that, it's a nice looking car. I traded it for my slick top hatch 240 and kind of regret it, but at the same time, I actually drove this thing for, I don't know, like around the block or so. Whenever I first got it, I was smiling ear to ear because this little thing is like a go-kart. So much fun. Sounds really good. I don't know what exhaust it has on there, but this is 3A Racing, I believe. Any of y'all know what that is? Never heard of it. At this point, I'm kind of just rambling on because, I mean, I got that Beamer done, the Beamer stuff done, pretty done.
I'm out of here.
I got the Beamer stuff done pretty quick. Damn, I could not spoke today. So, and I didn't really want to make it too short of a video, so I'm gonna try to scoop some things in here and there and try to update y'all on what's going on around in the shop and what all I have in store for hopefully this year and the remaining years, obviously. So I've touched base on the 2JZ a little bit, in a C300, in a, you know, completely stock kind of thing. I found a VVTi motor at the wrecking yard locally, and I've really been thinking about going and grabbing it on one of those $100 wheelbarrow days or whatever. Stock harnesses right here, stock ECUs. I have 2 of them, and I also have a ECU master ECU, and that's at the house. I have 2JZ mounts for a S13, stock airbox, starter, whole engine harness. Got plenty of parts for another build that should happen sometime either this year or maybe next year. The idea is to either get something that already has the 2JZ in it and try to just manual swap it and go from there. Really gonna try to make more videos, maybe small content here and there. Try to do the bigger videos on Thursdays and drop small content like around Monday or Tuesdays, just depending on what I have going around the shop at the time, or maybe one of my buddies has something that just barely came up and we can record it or something like that. So hope this was somewhat enjoyable. I know this is kind of boring, really didn't do much, but this is just kind of some things that you can look forward to here pretty soon. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and close this out. Always remember, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Follow the Facebook page. I also have an Instagram page and a Twitter account. The Twitter account, I'll just kind of update. Like, I'll just tweet maybe pictures of small things that I've did here and there, or update when I get parts in, that kind of stuff like that. So I hope y'all have a good day, good night, good evening, good morning, whenever you're watching this. We'll see you next time.